This is a video from YouTube about Hamas from Caroline Poynton.
Your favorite Zionist prince, your sweet Zionist prince, back here with another one. We're going to take a look at some more crazies being crazy about Palestine. I'm tall. Let's check it out. Don't cheat on me. I have to be your favorite Zionist prince.
I came here tonight with taser because you think you're protesting peacefully?
So you can call me TikTok watcher, you can call me Gen Z, you can call me arrogant. What you can't do is respond to the facts.
What facts? The fact that I was born there and you weren't? The fact that you have a second-hand knowledge?
No, the fact that
the fact that you think saving human life is treason?
Get it, Mossab.
Debates a pro-Palestinian activist from UCL. Watch as he gets completely destroyed.
Name 3 books as source of your information.
Yeah, sure. The Nation Forum by Rashida Khalidi.
Who is that? I never heard of this woman.
He was actually he was part of the peace process in the 90s.
Okay.
But you don't know about him. That's fine. I still respect your opinion. It doesn't mean that you're wrong just because you don't know a single author, okay? That's fine.
All the books that you read looks like going only in one direction, to delegitimize Israel.
You know who Benny Morris is?
I don't think to know. I think you're just making up stuff.
Or the making of the Israeli nation.
And I think
Making of the Israeli nation. Do you know that book, or are you just uneducated? What's the answer?
Listen. What did I tell you from the beginning of this conversation? I don't need to read books to know my.
Oh, you don't need to read books, but
I don't need. I write the books. I live the experience. I am the author.
All the credibility you gained.
I am not a second-hand knowledge.
All of the credibility that you gained by living in Palestine was taken away from you when Israel put you on their paycheck.
Now, to people like us who really know what the Quran teaches, it's just crazy to even imagine this is even happening. But now we're going to see Mossab really hit the nail on the head.
First of all, if you want to take personal aim, I can take you on a rabbit hole that you will never get out of.
Sure. Go ahead.
I have been patient and respecting you. You know why? Because you're just an arrogant student with no knowledge, with no life experience, advocating on a very dangerous cause, being a useful idiot in the hands of terrorists, creating trouble, putting encampment, breaking the law, advocating on behalf of a terrorist organization designated by the American law as a terrorist organization makes you a terrorist. So if you want to talk about personal things, you challenge me for doing a legitimate work for a democracy to save human lives, and you want to reduce my effort to say that I got paid 10 years fighting and chasing after terrorists who blow up, killed Americans, Israelis, Arabs, Muslims, all type of people indiscriminately. Do you think you can sit here and judge me? And you don't have the authority to sit there and judge, tell me I took money or I did not take money. This is not your business.
No, you did take money. That's a fact, and that's fine.
This is not your business.
You took money from Israel, and that's okay. You're a propagandist for Israel. That's just a fact, and it's the reality of the situation.
If you know anything about Mossab, you know that he had a really hard life, and to wave that all away by calling him a propagandist is crazy. It just goes to show the shameless denial these people are in.
Yeah. No matter what I say, he's going to say you are paid, you're on a payroll, you're advocating on behalf of the Zionists, and he will continue to be in his denial for eternity. This is a phenomenon of useful idiots that they're advocating on behalf of a dangerous organization. They're bringing chaos, intifada to the United States of America because the government is not taking care of this business.
He has the literal son of the co-founder of Hamas telling him how they operate, what they do, and he still doesn't believe. Really goes to show, at least for me, that this is a spiritual battle.
So you can call me TikTok watcher, you can call me Gen Z, you can call me arrogant. What you can't do is respond to the facts.
What facts?
Well,
What facts?
To be fair, we need facts, and that's what I was kind of asking you about. So,
The fact that I was born there and you weren't? The fact that you have a second-hand knowledge?
No, the fact that
The fact
Israel...
that you think saving human
member of the audience, who was one of the hostages taken by Hamas, joins them on stage and tries to have a dialogue with him. But as you will see, he was really uncomfortable. He couldn't even look at her.
I guess I just would ask you the simple question of what do you want the world to know? What do you want Mr. Dalal to know?
I'm an artist. I served the army 22 years ago. I have all the signs on me. I had an Arabic necklace on me. I had the Indian Ganesh tattoo on me. I had Pharaoh on my fingers because I'm half Egyptian and half Moroccan, but I'm Jewish. Okay? And I have the letter of God on my hand. You know why? Because I believe in coexisting. Did you know that the vast majority of the hostages believes in coexisting? So I'm an artist, and on October 7th, I want to fulfill my dream. I want to make my dream come true. When October 7th happened, and that's a fact, they told me it in the inside. They didn't know about the Nova Festival music. They didn't know that we have 3,000 people in there. They planned, and they told me that. They planned to move on and kill as much as they could in Beersheba, in Tel Aviv, in Haifa. They wanted to slaughter everybody. You know what? Maybe you will not believe me. I can present you my videos that I took there. Do you know how many bodies were there? Do you know how much violence was taken on me? I was caught in the middle of a lynch. I was presented as a soldier because I chose to wear green army look-alike uniform that day. By mistake, I was categorized as a soldier, and I was treated as a soldier. When I was entering Gaza, and I told you before, I have Arab suppliers, I have Arab neighbors, and Arab friends. When I was entering Gaza, and there is a video of that, I saw 100% of civilians celebrating me being taken. All I saw is 100% of civilians lynching me, beating me up. I was with a broken leg. I had bruises all over my body. Do you know that I've never cursed them? I've never argued with them. And I've never treated them like garbage. I respected them, even when they abused me.
You can see he has nothing to say to this because he knows he can't defend those actions. They go on to talk about how none of the real members of Hamas are willing to debate or talk about this openly.
But how can you have a discussion with none of the Hamas representatives sitting here now, and you will never sit here right now? How can you have both sides facts if only one side is volunteer to sit here at all time? Did you see any one of the Hamas comes to sit here?
Yeah, I can't speak for the people who didn't want to speak. But what I can say is that the view of Hamas as a completely implacable force is not completely incorrect because they see the Palestinian issue as a very religious issue, and going back on that issue is seen as going back on God. But like we saw with the PLO, over time, they become more of a political movement and less of a nationalist movement, like we'll see with Hamas, like we've seen with the change from 1987 charter to 1917 charter. They change.
I think it's a mass things all over bullshit. It's all made up. Who is this person?
Movement. Obviously, it still is a very much religious movement, but the movement itself, especially with regard to Hamas, becomes more political and becomes more malleable. The idea is that
it's a movement, it's not a person.
If we can get Israel and Hamas both agree to a just solution, then it's ridiculous to say, well, because Hamas is implacable now, then there won't be a solution.
So he refuses to answer the first question. Then he goes on to say that
Hamas could be anyone. It could be anyone.
If they can strike some kind of deal, which we all know is never going to happen. Surah 9:5 says, "Then kill the disbelievers wherever you find them, capture them and besiege them, and lie in wait for them in each and every ambush."
The problem is not only with Hamas. It looks like we have to please so many opposing forces. We try to please Hamas, then we have a problem with the Islamic Jihad. Then if we please Islamic Jihad, we have a problem with the Public Front. We please this, then we have to go to FIDA. Then we have to go to national. We have about 12 Palestinian factions, and all of them have a different idea of what Palestine is and what can satisfy their political ambition. Then now we have Mr. Dillon, and we have a million like him in the United States that they became legitimate force in the conflict. So Israel will have to also bring them to the negotiating table and try to please their political ambition as well. So as you see, each one of them is basically a black hole that cannot be satisfied. And all of them have one thing in common, And
Kill.
that's not to build a Palestine, it's only to delegitimize Israel. That's the only thing they know how to do. Because if you ask him practically, how can he actually construct a model of Palestine if he's never been there? If he was actually a sincere person, he would take a flight
Yeah.
and go to Gaza and feel the people and see their suffering.
That's what I've always said.
Or
Why
if it's
don't they
too
go
dangerous
there?
for him, I wouldn't blame him. Probably he would be very terrified to be in Gaza. It's too much. At least go to the West Bank. You can go to the city of Ramallah, live with the people for a couple of years, understand their culture.
Yeah.
And when I say a couple of years, it's not enough. In order to know the mentality of the people, you have to spend with them a decade at least of daily experience to understand what they stand for before you start advocating on their behalf. You're just taking the side against Israel for killing Gaza children, ignoring the reality that Hamas is using them as civilians, as human shields. And I've been telling you this from day one, that you have been used by Hamas. They want you to cause chaos. They want the global chaos. They want to put pressure on the US government, on the Israeli government, and all other democracies. They want to bring the civilized world to its knees from those ugly images that we see from the war. But Israel did not initiate that war on October 7th. Hamas did. And our problem is not only with Hamas, is with the Palestinian ideology that you just want to gift Hamas and other
He probably
fanatics
doesn't know if he's
a
lived there.
Palestinian state, thinking
I don't
that
know,
this is
I've never
going
lived
to
there.
bring a solution.
I've never
This
been
is
there.
going to create a global chaos. These people
Like you say,
are
how
not
does he
looking
know? I mean, just because, like you say, you've had a couple of books, it don't make you
They
fucking
don't want
expert.
to divide the land. If they wanted
Books are fucking, books
to
are
divide
liars
the land, they
anyway.
would have
In a book,
accepted
it's a
the
liar. Books
partition
lie.
back in 1948.
Anybody
But
can read a
instead
book
of
and
declaring their
just
independence, they declared war
interpret,
against the Jewish people.
interpret a book
Then they
or, you
remembered
know, it's
some
like,
40 years later to declare their independence. This is the Palestinians, or what so-called Palestinians.
Yeah.
They have many fundamental problems. They don't have a legitimate leadership. You know, you tell me about the camp, and like you speak on behalf of all the encampment in the United States. You run only a camp here at UCLA. There are other encampments. You are not in charge of them,
I
and
think
they
it's
did
all
not even
stupid.
elect you as a leadership. You don't have a moral compass. You don't have an objective out of this thing. You just go in a revolution for the sake of revolution, intifada, and you don't have a resolution. Where are you getting? What's the next? Sure. So fundamentally,
well, they're sticking up for someone they've never even seen and don't even know.
Resolve this issue, we need the Palestinians to decide what they
I know, I've never seen the government, but I
What's their
mean,
constitution? What's
well,
their
I'm not
agenda?
sticking up for
What's
them
their
either.
leadership? And
Not sticking
will
up for
they
any of
drop
them.
violence
So
as
to be honest with
method?
you,
Will they
this
accept
Hamas
Israel
person, I
right to
mean,
exist? Then after that,
I think that we could
we can have
safely
dialogue.
call
There can be a
Labour
solution.
government
But as long as they want to
as bad as
annihilate
fucking
the
Hamas.
state of Israel, kill their own children, sacrifice civilians,
Well,
only
that's what
for,
they're doing.
Your sympathy and the rest of the world's sympathy, then
Sacrificing
this
their own
cycle of violence
civilians,
will
throwing
never
the children
So
under the
first of
bus,
all,
throwing people under
the
the bus
false narrative must end. Then
for their
the
own
use of violence
fucking
has to be
political
dropped
things.
completely and unconditionally.
Yeah, still
Targeting
gain their own
civilians,
money.
Indiscriminately. Then after
I mean,
that,
these
there will
people
be
that
room
they
for
fucking
dialogue
paid to
and
be the
negotiations.
left-wing
And it's
people.
so crazy to me.
Have a look.
Palestinians are defending literal terrorists,
How much it
not
is?
knowing or completely ignoring the fact
Oh, I know
that
what you
these
get paid for
terrorists
it.
don't even agree with what they're saying.
Not that I'm gonna go and
Especially
join them.
when it
Fuck
comes to
it, I'd
things
rather
like
be
women's
skin.
rights and gays' rights.
My name is Renee, and I'm from Jordan, and I grew up there. Aiden, as a young man, I commend you for putting on a
Fuck
suit
all
and
Jeremy
coming out to
Jeremy
I
Corbyn.
appreciate
Fuck it.
that from a
Fuck
professor.
that.
Okay?
Right. They like joining Hitler's group.
You also have to have enough humility to know that you don't know enough. And I'm telling you that as an Arab. So, where would I rather live? Tel Aviv or Gaza? Who would I rather live amongst? Hamas, which is what you're advocating for. I also believe that it's words and your actions are incredibly dangerous. So you're not doing my people any good by these encampments. If anything, you're empowering Hamas, Hezbollah, ISIS, and the plethora that are kind of in breeding right now.
Yeah,
So like
and
I
they're
said,
doing
I
it. Well, it's not
appreciate,
us.
you know, putting on a suit and coming
I'd rather they stop fucking leave Gaza, Palestine, or whatever's going on. I'd rather them just all fucking leave each other alone. Just all go back to where they fucking should be from.
Listen, don't be
No,
rude,
I'm
man.
asking
They're
you.
not the same thing.
Okay,
It's
Julia.
not
Because
the same thing, but no, actually, here's the thing. Here's one thing you don't know.
then we'll
Okay,
probably
hold on,
save the
hold on, hold
fucking
on.
world.
Let her speak.
Before
The
the
world
British
could have some
landing,
peace.
I could have been a Palestinian instead of a Jordanian or Egyptian. It's the same
I don't
people.
think it
So
should matter. I
don't
think
act like you know my people better than myself.
I
or
don't
you,
know.
sis.
I don't know
So
that.
that's the
Obviously, I
arrogance.
don't.
This is the arrogance and the problem that I have with the encampments. I came here tonight with a fucking taser because you think you're protesting peacefully. I'm gonna be okay showing up here by myself because white entitled spoiled Americans want to get attention. That's what you're standing up for. You're making it worse for Arabs here and back home. So you're not doing any of us any help.
With all these college students defending Hamas, or as he put it, useful idiots.
Yeah.
Now Mossab gets asked what he thinks of the students that wear keffiyehs.
That's what I
They
want to
will
know
never
about all
be
these
part
students.
of
Why
the
they're all
reality
doing
of
it.
the Middle East. They will continue to be part of a virtual reality disconnected
Yeah.
from the real world. And I guarantee you that this is not only his or their problems. In life, they are disconnected from reality. They are living in a
Bubble of a world of another world.
reality
Fucking down the air blues
this
and
is
all
where they
sorts
think
of
they rule
fuck's
by
sake.
how many followers they have. But eventually, you know who decides the reality on the ground?
You don't have any
The
followers.
brave soldiers
Nobody does.
who are fighting the real fight in the face of the monsters.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, okay, I agreed to come to this debate, but I didn't think that is going to be this ridiculous. But anyway, I choose to come to someone who's living in their own head, and they want to defy a 45-year of solid experience that has the power of gravity that can take a galaxy in if necessary. So he can go on thinking in his head. At the end of the day, the powerful soldiers, those are my people. Those are the ones who are going to decide the day. And those are the ones who will write the history.
Me.
And everyone else will read it.
Yep. That'll be me. Caroline Poynton from the Poynton family.
I don't know what I said to him. I'm not even sure if I even said anything to him. He blocked me. What a fucking pussy. Also, I'm not following back Atheist Republic. That's changed. So this is that guy. The guy who was just on the debate stage. He's in a full blatant anti-Semite. But just to show you guys, end all payments. June 25th. This is today. End all payments to the Iron Dome. So there's him just openly advocating for the death of Israeli civilians. Does Israel really want to go down this route? Saying that Israel did 9/11. Everyone in our government belongs in jail or in a guillotine.
Yeah. I've just said
Thank
that.
God we defeated anti-Semitism.
I've just said that Labour government's as bad
We're
as
going to war
Hamas.
with Iran.
We're all
Millions are gonna
advocating
die.
for it
Israel
with the king.
tightens
He's
their
not
grip.
even fucking English,
Oh,
the
okay,
king.
sorry,
He's
this is
fucking
June.
German.
This is June. Sorry, maybe he blocked me in June, and I can't see anything new. In about 2 weeks or less, the U.S. will be forced to join.
Don't forget to put the king in. He's not English. The king, the
Basically,
queen,
the guy's a real piece of
Queen
shit.
Victoria,
Very,
Queen
very
Elizabeth.
anti-Semitic stuff in the past. Because I was following for a while, and I just.
Well, she shouldn't be called the queen. She shouldn't have been the Queen of England. So she's not the Queen. Elizabeth, Victoria, Elizabeth, and Charles are not English. Make sure you put that in my AI notes because that's the important part. That King Charles was not born in England. Neither was Elizabeth and neither was Victoria. They came over to England on a boat after World War One. And how I know that is from the Poynton family. From Yorkshire. I'm Caroline Poynton from the Poynton family. We belong to the Poynton family.
This beautiful hat or this amazing shirt, or you can support the channel and get something cool for yourself. also have an amazing Discord community with people from all over the world. Thank you so
900,
much.
over 1,000 years worth of ancestry DNA for England. I am definitely English. Thank you very much for listening from Caroline Poynton. Make sure you put in about the king that he is not English, and neither was Elizabeth and neither was Victoria. They were all born in Germany, so they are German.